The Montreal Canadiens are always on the hunt for ways to improve their roster, and a new name has popped up in the rumor mill that could be a fascinating, albeit perhaps not immediate, fit. Jason Robertson from the Dallas Stars. This is definitely a situation worth exploring, even if it doesn't directly address Montreal's most pressing needs. At just 25 years old, Jason Robertson is right in the sweet spot for the Canadiens' competitive timeline, aligning perfectly with players like Nick Suzuki. His production speaks for itself. A remarkable 109 points in 2022-23, and 80 points in each of the 2 seasons prior. He's also been incredibly durable, not missing a single game in the last 3 seasons. This kind of consistent high-end offensive output is something every team craves. The reason Robertson might even be available stems from the Dallas Stars' salary cap situation. He's entering the final year of a very team-friendly 4-year deal, carrying a $7.75 million cap hit. The Stars already have 5 players earning over $8 million annually, and with Robertson set to become a restricted free agent with arbitration rights next summer, it's entirely plausible they might struggle to fit his next contract under the cap. This financial squeeze could open the door for a trade. Now, let's talk about the Canadiens' perspective. Would Robertson undeniably improve Montreal's top 6? Absolutely. He's a proven goal scorer, having hit the 40-goal mark twice in 35 goals last season. He's also known as a more complete two-way player than some other potential targets, consistently maintaining a strong plus-minus rating. He works hard at both ends of the ice, which is something Kent Hughes and the coaching staff value. However, here's the catch. Is he what the Canadiens need right now? Unfortunately, probably not as their top priority. It's been widely reported that Montreal's most urgent needs are a second-line center and a right-shot defenseman. General manager Kent Hughes is likely dedicating most of his time and energy to addressing those specific gaps. But, and this is a big but, if Hughes finds himself unable to secure those primary targets and Robertson is still available, he certainly wouldn't be a bad fallback option, especially if the price is reasonable due to his expiring contract. While there would undoubtedly be stiff competition for a player of his caliber, his situation isn't quite like, say, Patrick Lane's, given Robertson's more complete game and consistent production. The question then becomes, do the Canadiens have what it takes to entice Dallas? The Stars general manager, Jim Nill, recently made a significant move to acquire Mikko Rantanen, which cost him 2 first-round and 2 third-round picks, plus a promising prospect in Logan Stankoven. This means Dallas is currently without first- or second-round picks in the upcoming draft. The Canadiens, on the other hand, are sitting on 2 first-round and 2 second-round picks in that same draft. This could be a significant advantage for Montreal if Dallas is looking to replenish its draft capital. If the Stars' motivation for moving Robertson is purely financial, then future draft picks might be exactly what they're looking for. It would be surprising for the Canadiens to acquire another left winger, especially with Patrick Lane already on the roster, but in the world of NHL trades, it never hurts to make a call and see what's possible. Sometimes, the best opportunities arise from unexpected places, and a talent like Jason Robertson doesn't become available very often. Given Robertson's elite scoring ability, size, and age, he would instantly become one of the Canadiens' most dynamic offensive weapons, potentially altering the trajectory of their rebuild. Montreal's depth on the left side could allow them to package a high-end winger or prospect in addition to their draft picks, making the offer more enticing for Dallas. Of course, any deal would depend on the Stars' willingness to part with a player entering his prime, but if their priority is long-term flexibility over short-term contention, the Canadiens might just have the assets to make it happen.